It is a mistake to judge the Neshoba Valley ski area in Westford by what it is not. Not very big or steep, because more importantly, it's not very far away, not very expensive, and it is very welcoming.
It's a small town, it's a small hill. It's that experience, that it's a more happy family atmosphere. A lot of us have been here for many years, and we see people come back. I taught people that now come to me with their children. So it's just the family atmosphere.
Founded by the Fletcher family 57 years ago, Neshoba Valley is what the industry calls a feeder mountain, a place to learn before heading up north or out west. But even that doesn't do it justice. After all, founder Alan Fletcher's daughter Pam skied here and became a World Cup downhill winner and member of the U.S. Olympic team.
She could do it! She does! 1:54.28!
And Neshoba constantly evolves, adding a snow tubing park, a haunted woods experience in the fall, and a tiki bar and grill in the summer. Nancy Byrne is the snow sports director at Neshoba Valley.
We have all terrain, so we've got a lot of beginner terrain, so that we have, I think, 4 conveyor belts that you don't even have to get on the chairlift. But we also have the more difficult right behind me. War Dance is a black diamond, so we do have some pitch. We have racing going on, the high school race teams here, so we have terrain for every level.
There are no group lessons this year because of COVID, but instead they offer bubble privates for your own bubble of 1 to 5 people. Despite the challenges, Byrne says they're having a good season.
We're very busy. We do a good job. We have great groomers, as you might hear in the background. But the conditions are always superb here. Just a good staff all around.
Neshoba Valley ski area may be the most prominent and visible attraction in this community, but there's a lot more to explore and experience in Westford. Go from the 90 acres of Neshoba Valley straight to the 100-acre wood. Near the town green and across from the muffin shop on Main Street, you will find the home of Winnie the Pooh, an inspiration that came from a bolt of lightning.
The genesis of this whole project was a thunderstorm one night, which took a huge branch off the sycamore that is behind us.
So Ellen Hardy called her friend, arborist Mark Donahue, to take a look. And as he trimmed the damaged tree, he found it was completely hollow.
And he said, "Would you like me to cut a door in it?" I thought he was joking. So I said,
He really did, didn't you?
"Do whatever you want." And I came out half an hour later and he cut this beautiful arched door in this 200-year-old sycamore. And I looked at it and thought, if that's not Winnie Pooh's house, I don't know what it is.
People have donated characters to populate the tree. A 13-year-old friend of Ellen's made this sign. The location even has a pin on Google. Mark came back this January to build Owl's house. Every detail true to the original A.A. Milne classic Ellen's father used to read to her.
Even though it's on private property, we consider this public domain. People come out of the little muffin shop across the street, Muffins on Main, and think, gosh, it looks like there's a door. And we encourage the staff to say, please go over and explore it.
Kids love it. It's like their whole little book of Winnie the Pooh has now come to life, and it's not just on a page. It's actually a structure they can climb around in, enjoy, and actually get a sense of how 100-acre Woods is.
And so Winnie the Pooh, a longtime resident of our imaginations, also now has a forever home in Westford. Butterflies also have a home in Westford, thanks to George Leslie, who opened the country's first butterfly garden, the Butterfly Place, back in 1989. If you are chilled from a day on the slopes, the temperature in here is always a balmy 80 degrees. Other wildlife can be found on the many hiking trails and acres of conservation land in Westford, managed by a private nonprofit trust. And when all the activity works up an appetite, you can head to numerous Westford restaurants, including Seoul Kitchen with its modern take on Korean classics. We visited owner Jay Chung as he was adapting to the pandemic last summer and found him still thriving 8 months later in the colder weather.
We're back to square one, which is majority of our business is back to takeout. I would say about 65 to 70%. We've got a great community. We've always had a great community, and that's really what keeps us going.
A great community, whether up on the slopes or down to earth, something Ellen Hardy has come to appreciate over the years.
I think we're probably the only town of this size that has its own ski hill, 2 golf courses, 75 miles of walking trails, all cared for and developed by volunteers.
Ellen Hardy served as town moderator in Westford for a quarter century before retiring from that position in 2017. As for the tree, Owl's House was the last addition. Ellen and Mark say the tree is perfect, just the way it is. And back to Neshoba Valley, founder Alan Fletcher's son, Al, now runs day-to-day operations. And the Butterfly Place is temporarily closed, but will reopen on Valentine's Day next month. Up next, in Shrewsbury, small hill, big dreams.